everyone, and welcome to a new week of Dollar Workout Club. We're so glad you joined us. My name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green today, I'm going to be doing the beginner moves of today's exercises. Natalie is over here in yellow. She's going to be doing the intermediate level, and Drew over here in red is going to be showing you the most advanced version of today's exercises. So what we like to do first is show you the moves that we're doing with all of the modifications so that you know who to follow throughout the workout. Then Natalie and I will go ahead and get into a warm-up, which you'll join us in, and Drew will explain the workout for us today. So we're doing 4 moves for you guys. The first move we're actually doing it all the same regardless of level. The only difference will be the weight you use. So for a green, I'm actually using heavy soup cans, or you could use jugs of water, anything around the house. Natalie's using dumbbells and Drew's using heavier dumbbells. What you're gonna do is this is a deadlift. So you're gonna have your feet about shoulder width apart and your knees are slightly bent, so not completely locked out. You're gonna have the weight right up against your body and just hinging at your hips. You're gonna bend forward, keeping that weight close to your body the entire time till you get to about mid-shin, and then you're going to bring that weight straight up, again, as close as you can to your body, squeezing your glutes at the top. You'll notice that their back is flat as they hinge down at the waist, and that they keep that weight very close to their body throughout the entire move. And we'll, of course, remind you of form throughout the entire exercise. The next move we're doing is Superman's. I'm going to have Natalie help me a little bit by showing the green and yellow version. We're actually all doing something almost the exact same. The only difference is Natalie will show you real quick with the green. You're going to lift up as high as you can with both your arms and your feet, but you're probably going to rest in between each and every single rep. While yellow and red have their arms and legs out doing this move, lifting up higher and faster with minimal rep. So that's a minimal rest. So that's really the only difference in the Supermans. The next move we're doing is push-ups. So at the green or modified level, you're going to want to get next to a wall and take a couple steps back out. The further you are out, the harder it is. The closer you're to the wall, the easier it is. You have your hands straight out in front of you, a little bit wider than your shoulders, and then bending at the elbow and coming up on your toes. You're going to hinge towards the wall, getting as close as you can, and then you're going to push back while you squeeze your chest on the way back. So in, and then pushing and squeezing your chest as you come back out. Natalie and Drew are going to be doing the push-up on the floor. The only difference is yellow is going to be doing it on their knees versus red on their feet. They're going to hinge down, touching their chest to the ground, and then pushing and extending all the way up. You'll notice that their back is flat throughout the entire movement and that their butt is down through the entire movement. And we'll remind you of that form throughout the exercise. The last move we're doing is burpees. For a green or modified level, I want you to get a chair or a tall stool or a ledge. The higher it is, the easier it's going to be. You're going to place your hands firmly down below you, just like you see Natalie doing here, and then you're going to step your feet back one at a time, step your feet in one at a time, and then reach towards the ceiling. You're going to try to do that as fast as you can to really get that heart rate elevated throughout the motion. Yellow is also going to be using something that's taller, like a ledge or a chair, but instead of walking their feet back, they're going to jump their feet back and forward and jump up in the air, just like you see Natalie doing here. Red is going to be doing this on the ground. So you're going to drop your hands and body all the way to the ground, kicking your feet back out. Chest comes to the ground. You're going to kick your feet back in and jump up. So at a fast motion, it looks like this. Hands to ground, kicking the feet back out, hitting that chest to ground, kicking your feet back in and up. It's a very fast movement, full body, rather intense. So those are the 4 moves we're doing along with the modifications. You'll be able to follow the person on screen and continually be reminded of form, so don't worry too much about that. Natalie and I are going to go ahead and start with this warm-up, so make sure you warm up with us while Drew goes through this workout for you.
All right, guys, so today we're doing a 12-minute AMRAP. That means as many rounds as possible. So one round looks like this: 24 deadlifts, 18 Supermans, 12 push-ups, and 6 burpees. That's one round. As soon as you're done with that 6th burpee, you go back to the beginning and you start that second round again. You go all the way through and you do as many rounds as you can in the 12-minute time frame. And the goal is just to pace yourself, go as fast as you can, but try and keep the pace up so that you're doing the same amount of time during each round. And then it's just, if you get lost, you guys, it'll be up on the screen as well for you to follow if you're not sure how many reps to do of each movement. So let's see, I'm going to jump in with these guys and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Yep, we're just finishing up with some high knees, then we're going to do some self-hugs and a few dips in order just to really loosen up our body before we start. You guys, since we're all going to be at a different pace, it'll be important that you count your reps out as you go so that you go at your own pace if you're not keeping up with the person on the screen.
All right, it's going to be a tough one, you guys, but it's only 12 minutes. So 12 minutes of your day is like what, 0.25% or something?
It's really about challenging yourself during those 12 minutes, you guys. 12 minutes might seem like, oh, that's nothing, but as you know, if you've done our workouts before, at the end of the 12 minutes, a lot of times you can barely move, okay? It's about working out smarter, not longer. So make sure you really challenge yourself, pick the proper level, make sure you have your weights near you. Okay, we're gonna finish with a few dips.
Loosen
if
up
you're
those
green,
shoulders,
I'm just doing that on the ground.
those elbows. You notice we do a lot of dynamic stretches before we do the workout. That's just to loosen up our muscles, get them nice and warm before we go and exhaust them during the workout.
All right. Make sure you have your weights close, you guys. We're going to be starting in just a few seconds. All right, you guys, I'm going to pick up those weights because we're starting in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and deadlift. Remember, the important thing here is we're keeping that weight very close to our body the whole way down. As you can see, I'm actually sliding the weight down my body, hinging just at the hips, trying to keep my back as flat as possible, counting each rep, squeezing my glutes. Sometimes on the first round, you may notice I'm going a lot slower than I might during the next rounds. That's because I'm kind of still making sure my body is warm enough. With deadlifts, you really want to make sure that you do this form properly so that your back doesn't hurt.
Yeah, if you need to slow it down, that's totally fine. You know, just make sure you're doing the proper form here so you don't hurt your back.
Nice job. Weight stays in the heels and you squeeze your glutes at the top, you guys. Remember, if you're moving on and you're just Superman like yellow and red is right now, that you lift those arms and those feet as high as you can go.
Oh man, those are hard doing back to back. Your glutes and hamstrings get tired.
Nice job. Focus on every rep. Doesn't matter if you're not on pace with us, you guys. This is you versus you this whole time. Focus on each rep and just moving through the motions. As you see, the exercises are on the screen so that you can go at your own pace.
Burpees.
Wait.
Nice job, you guys. If you need to, take a rest in between some of the reps. I know for me, I'm on Superman. I got to about 8, took a little break, and now I'm gonna keep going. But you wanna try to keep as consistent a pace as possible just because we wanna keep our heart rate up, really burn some extra calories, but take breaks as needed.
So that first round took me almost exactly 2 minutes, so I'm really gonna try and get 6 rounds in. So when I do deadlifts, what I try and focus on is thinking of my waist as a hinge. And you wanna hinge at your waist when you come down. And so what I try and focus on is, in order to bring the weights down my body, sticking my butt out and bringing my body down, and it's hinging as my butt's sticking out. So I'm not just lowering my arms like that, I'm actually just coming down as my butt sticks behind me, my body hinges down.
That's perfect form. Remember, for burpees, that the further you jump or step your feet back, the harder this move's gonna be. You wanna try to go as fast as you can. Everyone's gonna be at a different pace.
Whew, man.
It may help if you have a piece of paper and a pen handy so that you can mark down every time you finish a round so that you can keep track. Sometimes it's pretty easy to lose track of where you're at. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm starting my second round. As you can see, I'm a little bit slower than yellow and red, just going at my own pace, counting my reps as I go. I'm gonna focus on good form. That's the most important thing, you guys. Quality over quantity. Make sure that you're doing proper form like Natalie said, especially on these deadlifts. She really outlined the perfect way of hinging, keeping that back flat, then coming up and squeezing those glutes.
I hate burpees. Those are hard. All right.
Nice job. Keep up your pace. Try to stay consistent. If you looked at the clock when you finished your first round, like Natalie's doing, she's trying to keep that same pace and get just as many rounds in the same amount of time. It's hard to keep the same consistency because we're gonna be tired as we go, more out of breath. but do the best you can to really challenge yourself to stay consistent and just keep moving throughout all of the rounds.
I did slow down. I think that's because I was talking during the deadlift.
Nice job, you guys. Remember, squeeze your glutes at the top, pushing through the heels if you're on those deadlifts.
You should come all the way up to the top too.
You should really feel this through the back of your legs, your glutes. Nice job.
Supermans are harder than they look.
Yeah.
Supermans definitely are hard doing back to back to those deadlifts too. Remember, if you need to break these up, you can. You want to lift those arms and those legs as high as you can go. I'm taking a small break, as you can see, between each rep, pulling up and then down, resting for a second, up and down.
All right, here we go.
This is definitely a full body workout here.
Keep breathing, keep moving. Nice job.
Oh, man, burpees.
Nice job. Try to transition into each exercise as quickly as you can,
We're almost 6 minutes in.
counting your reps as you go.
We're
If you're
almost
like
halfway there.
me and you're on push-ups, remember, flat back, really squeezing that chest as you come out from the wall.
Whew, these burpees are hard to do after those push-ups. Good job, guys. We're halfway through.
Nice job. Remember, we're taking breaks if you start to falter on your form. If at any point you're struggling with form, I want you to take a quick break, catch your breath, and then start back in. Proper form throughout.
Here we go.
Nice job, everybody. We're more than halfway through this workout. Okay, so try to see where you're at right now. Try to stay consistent with your pace. Come back to deadlifts.
Man, those are hard.
They really are.
Keep that weight close to your body if you're on deadlifts. Squeezing those glutes at the top of each rep. Nice job, you guys. We're over 7 minutes into this. At this point, you should be pretty out of breath just because we're moving so swiftly between each of the movements. That heart rate should be elevated. If you're not, now's the time that you could try to increase your level on any of the moves. If not necessarily your weight, maybe on burpees, you try to do red the next round. Nice job.
Good quality reps.
We're all on deadlifts at this point. Make sure you guys keep that back flat, just hinging at the hips, keeping that weight really close to your body, squeezing those glutes. Nice job. Make sure that you don't give up on your form here, you guys. I really want to see those arms and legs going as high as they can, even if you need to take a quick break in between each of your movements. Quality over quantity. We'll keep reminding you of that.
Oh man, that's
Good job, guys. Just a little over 3 minutes left.
Nice job.
all right.
All right, transition To your next exercise as quickly as you can. Yellow and green are on push-ups. Make sure to keep that back flat, that butt down. Every rep counts, you guys. Challenge yourself here. We're over 9 minutes in.
So my pace has actually picked up a little bit as I've gone through the rounds. So I'm actually my goal is to get 6 rounds and the deadlift by the 7th round.
Nice job. Keep up that pace and keep moving.
Remember, you just want to focus on, when you're doing these deadlifts, your hips hinging behind you and then pulling the weight back up as the hinge becomes straight.
My best piece of advice is if your back hurts while you're doing this, okay, maybe drop the weight and just do the movement and don't go down as far, okay? A lot of times if your back hurts, it means that you're rounding out your back during the movement, and it's easier if you don't go as far to hinge and keep that back flat. So if you need to, drop that weight, focus on your form. Keep moving though, you guys. We're over 10.5 minutes into this. We are so close to being done. We have just about 1.5 minutes left. At the very end, you guys don't quit on yourself. Okay, this is where I want you to pick that pace up. I want you to give me full effort for the last minute. We're in our final minute. Don't want you to quit. Try not to even rest if you don't have to. I want you to try to just stay consistent and move. Think of moving that body as much as you can, counting your reps. Every rep counts. Keep going, keep breathing, keep moving.
Here we go, guys. Finish strong.
Try to keep that
Almost
pace,
there.
or even pick that pace up. I'm trying to pick my pace up a little bit to get through as many reps as I can, quality reps. Good job, you guys. We have less than 30 seconds. Keep going.
20 seconds.
Come on, you guys. Don't give up at the end when I know you're tired. Keep moving. Keep integrity to yourself by finishing this workout 100%. Almost there. 2, 1,
Thanks.
and done.
Good job, you guys.
Wow.
Woo.
Oh,
Good
man.
job.
12 minutes.
Nice job.
That's all we did.
Like I said, it wasn't about keeping up with us. Hopefully you really challenged yourself. Hopefully you're out of breath, pretty
I'm out of
fatigued.
breath.
And we'd love to see in the comment section how you did. So let us know how many rounds you got, how many reps you got, and what level you did. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna finish with some cool down stretches. We're gonna start with the chest stretch. Go ahead and lay down on the ground. You're gonna stick one arm straight out to the side. The other arm, you're gonna have your palm pressed against the floor, your elbow bent, and you're gonna rotate, looking up towards the side that has the elbow up. And you should feel a nice stretch all throughout your chest.
Good job today, you guys. That was a tough one. Definitely a lung burner.
Yeah, and you're
Switch.
probably gonna start getting a lot more sweaty now that we're resting.
Yep.
Switch, go to the other side. You guys, another key important thing to know, and it's with every workout, especially with these though, but these are as hard as you make it.
Yep.
You know, you're really the one challenging yourself, making sure that you're doing the right level, that you're choosing a heavy, good weight, that you're staying consistent throughout the entire workout, really pushing yourself. So make sure you make it count. We make these workouts really short and sweet so that you can get full benefit in a short period of time. And the key with that is to really give it your all, and that's all we ask. Okay, so put one foot over the other, knee is bent. You're gonna grab at that foot. You're gonna hug it in close to your chest. So bringing that leg as far to your chest as you can.
Oh, twist.
Oh,
Back
we're doing
stretch.
we're doing our back stretch. Sorry, we're doing our
that's
back
okay.
twist over. So put your elbow on that knee that's bent and crossed over, and then just try to twist your body as much as you can to the side.
Yeah, push off of that knee with the elbow, you guys. Just like this. You should Feel a good stretch in your upper back, even your traps.
We're not all able to twist as far, so just twist as far as you can.
Yeah.
Other side, so lift that leg over, have that knee bent, bring that arm, placing it on the inside of the elbow, and just try to twist your body as far as you can, looking towards the back wall.
Oh man, I'm sweating like a pig now.
A lot of times, you guys, you'll notice with these, like Natalie was saying, these workouts give you an amazing afterburn, and what that means is you're burning calories for up to 48 hours after the workout. We designed them for that reason, short and effective. All right, we're doing the iron cross, so we're gonna go ahead and lay flat on our backs. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one leg while keeping your shoulders on the ground, one leg, and bring it over the side of it doesn't matter which side, but bring it over the side of your body, trying to bring that leg all the way over. The key is you need to keep both of your shoulders on the ground as you rotate over. I'm not quite as flexible, so you'll notice my leg doesn't come over quite as far as you may see Drew or Natalie do.
And you guys, Lynn mentioned the afterburn. These workouts are the exact same workouts, or very similar to the ones that Drew did on his Fit to Fat to Fit journey, where he lost 75 pounds. Very similar to the ones I did after I gained 70 pounds with both my pregnancies.
These are the same ones that I did when I lost weight with both of my pregnancies too.
Yeah.
You guys, I wasn't able to go to the gym, because I had my kids at home and I worked. And so I would do these type of short, high intensity interval training exercises to really utilize my time. Get a quick 15-minute workout in that would yield great results. And then of course, nutrition. Good nutrition is always important. So hopefully you stick around and watch the recipe video after this and try those out.
Yeah.
Nice job, you guys. That was a great, short, effective workout. We love working out with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's workout. Stick around for that recipe and motivation video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye.
So a lot of clients here at Dollar Workout Club ask us about running. It appears that a lot of you love to run, which is great. And a lot of people have asked about, well, what if I run? How can I mix this in with my running schedule? And I'm just gonna give you 2 really quick tips, because of course there's probably so many things that we can talk about to do with running. My first tip is of course that you should still do the Dollar Workout Club workouts, because it's gonna help you build muscle mass in addition to you running, which is improving your cardiovascular strength. But one of the things is you should really do the workouts, these body weight movements and our exercises before you run. There was a really interesting study done in Japan, and actually those who did the body weight movements or lifting before they ran burned twice as many calories. So always think workout and lift before run, and you're going to see more results that way. In addition, integrate in hill training, you guys. Hill training, so running, on steep hill inclines, it's great for 2 reasons. One is because it activates more muscles, and 2, even if you have a grade that's about 3%, it decreases the impact on your joints about 26%. A lot of people that run end up having a lot of joint pain, and especially if you're doing all of our exercises and body weight movement in addition to your running training, you really want to make sure you're taking as minimal impact on your joints as possible. So hopefully these tips help you out if you've enjoyed running.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.